Oh, what kind of question is that? Nasty, nasty tattling mouth. No, you shouldn't expose nobody. What, was this even a real question? Oh my goodness. Let's get into this. I hope everybody's doing well, hanging out, of course, the message, do something fly today. If you don't know, now you know. But, I saw a video, some guy, he was going, but man, he was like, yeah, I saw him in there. I saw him, we was eating potato chips and he licked his finger and he double dipped on him. That's, man, if you don't sit your goofy self down somewhere, you big doofus, yeah, you don't, all that exposing people and stuff, man, listen, we all like the nonsense. We all like the nonsense. We all like, watch all this stupid stuff we shouldn't be watching, but it's entertainment. Why not? Don't live your life like you got on, size 19 waist pants, like, a tight booty. You don't live your life like that, but in real life, should you? No. Now, listen, if somebody's out here doing something to little kids or something, or they, going into old folks' homes and eating all they gummy bears or doing something crazy like that, and you want to get at them, okay, I'm not mad at you, but as far as just like exposing people for what? For what? That looks terrible on you. If you could wake up in the morning and say, what outfit should I wear? Don't wear the exposed outfit. That's just a terrible, 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 terrible look for you. Listen. So I saw this guy. He said, yeah, my friend, he was friends for a long, long time too. Longer than most people even been alive. They're friends. The guy helped him out and all this stuff. And he's like, yeah, I'm exposing him now. I'm like, huh? You gotta listen, when you start down the path, you're gonna have to say, where is this path going to take me? Don't just blindly start walking down paths, because I think a lot of people do that. They just like, I'm going to go down this path. Okay. All right, go down the path. Let's see where you end up after going down this path. And I don't think this guy thought this out, because what's going on now is it's impacting the way I imagine it's going to impact the way he makes his money, because he makes his money by helping people and getting close to people. And you would be a fool to get close to this guy after you've seen him, ding, 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 exposing one another. I think the funny thing about the internet is you have all this, everybody likes the true crime stories and, because you could liken it to an action movie. But it seems like the criminals are terrible to each other. They tell on each other. They do. In the square world, in the white collar world, if you tell on your coworker and your coworker didn't do something crazy, everybody hates you. Listen, the criminals, there's no law. There's no law. But in the white collar world, we're so against tattletales. We're not doing it. Nobody's killing anybody or robbing or doing anything. But, maybe come to work late or something, then somebody tells me. We're so against tattletales in the square world that they had to come up with a whistleblower law just to allow people to be able to tell things, because that's how bad we are. But the criminals, it's no whole bars. Like, they go crazy. They tell on each other. Listen, if I had to come, I'm never coming back as a criminal or anybody that's even close to that side, because their behavior is atrocious. It's supposed to be a tough guy world, but I don't see anything tough about it. I just see a bunch of whimpering wimps. I know people get crazy and they kill each other and all that stuff. We don't do that, but as far as the day-to-day lifestyle, it's disgusting. But back to, exposing someone. That is just no. That's. Well, I saw him. I saw what he did. He has a real big gambling problem, and he goes out and he gambles. So I'm telling everybody, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is it? What's up with this? Well, in this situation, I understand because it's a real famous guy, so maybe he'll get like a little book deal or something, but I don't imagine that this guy knows that this guy is powerful enough where some people are untouchable in certain worlds. So I don't think this guy understands that this guy is untouchable. So even if you do expose him, one, most people won't believe you. Two, you're not really going to make more money off of exposing him than you would be being a friend to this guy. That's why so many crazy things happen in the upper echelons. That's why, you'll be like, yes, Tommy, Mr. Richman was, eating chickens and then everybody's like, yeah, I saw him eating chickens, but I didn't say anything because I had a movie deal coming up and it was going to be a couple $1,000,000. So I didn't want to lose the deal. After a certain level, there's so much money on the line. Unless somebody's doing something that's unlawful, all the little, sick type of behaviors, they people overlook them because it's just like, you know what? Yeah, this guy's gambling. Yeah, this guy, he's a crooked guy. Yeah, all this stuff, people overlook it because there's just so much money on the table. Unless you like rape somebody or kill somebody or something, most of this stuff will go, they'll overlook it. And people forget there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. So if you want to be a revealer or something, most people are doing something crazy, and it's got to do with money or love. So if he's not doing something for money, he's darn sure doing something for love. But as far as exposing, that's corny. That is real corny. I don't care what you expose about that person. If they didn't kill anybody or something, it's not even worth exposing. It's just like, oh my God, he's gay or something. Like it's a new year. Even that stuff, like nobody cares. Okay, so he is. Okay, great, man. Explains why he dresses so well. Nobody cares. So should you expose anyone or should you get on YouTube and start exposing somebody? I don't think so. I know you could they got a lot of old snitch on this rapper snitch type videos and stuff. But ultimately, what are you doing? All you're doing is, stopping somebody's money, and that's definitely not fly. Especially if no one did anything to hurt anybody or nobody's in jail or nobody's dead and you're trying to stop somebody's money. That's not fly. In the fly world, most of the time we mind our own business. We got our own thing going on. So we're not there to stop somebody else from doing their thing. But in the other worlds, I guess they don't have nothing going on. So it's like dog eats dog. But that's my take on exposing. Please don't expose anybody. If you're like there's this one guy, he always got a dirty tape or somebody. If you got a dirty tape on somebody, like, and he got dirty tapes on everybody. It'd be like I got a dirty tape on the president of Italy or something. It's just he's a dog could bite him. I got a dirty tape of some puppies. He always exposing people, but that's corny stuff. That's not what you want to do. Mind your own business. Mind your own business and do your own thing. I'm out of here. That's all I gotta say for the expose. Do something fly today for somebody. Don't expose them. Take it. If you ain't got no money, just walk your woman to the park or something. Do something inexpensive. Go to the store. Just say, oh, baby, let's go to the store. I want some lollipops. Just do anything. Just move, man. Don't be low energy. You know how I came on this. I came on with low energy just on some play stuff, but definitely don't be low energy. That's not cool. But, like I'm saying, we out of here, man. Stay fly. Later.